What is good, everybody? Man, it's your boy Jay in the building. We is back again with another video. Now, we got a few games here that we're about to look into, man. So, first game we have Mississippi Valley State versus Alcorn State. Now, I think it's impressive that you have the ball for less than 20 minutes and you still score over 20 points. Pretty impressive, man. So, we're going to go ahead, get right to this game, man. Right to it. Let's get it going.
Culture at Mississippi Valley
Let's see
State
what
University. Here's the fake. Quarterback Josh Brown now will escape pressure, and he will throw it away as there was some pressure coming at him from that Alcorn State defense. For the Delta Devils, and here's Brown with the pitch out to his running back, and he'll get a few yards up near the 40-yard line. Looks like that's going to be Webster on the carry.
The initial contact.
Josh Brown, the quarterback. Oh, come here. Oh.
And here is the run coming right up the middle of the field. This time it's going to be Norman Taylor on the run. He gets to about the 39-yard line. Man in motion is Jacoby Matthews.
Yeah, both these teams searching for their
quarterback
first conference win.
Tolbert will keep the ball, and he'll get about 2 yards on the kick.
Out of New Jersey.
Damn, how did it get so bad for Alcorn, though?
This defense.
Here's a run by Jacorian Sewell.
That's crazy.
And he'll get to the 40-yard line, and that's enough for an Alcorn State.
Carve out a first down on their first possession.
Here's the quarterback, Jalen Tolbert, looking, getting out of trouble. Downfield, incomplete. The pass intended for Jarvis. 2nd down and 10 now for Alcorn State. Here is the give once again. And this is Jacorian Sewell, the graduate student from Natchez, Mississippi, not too far from the campus of 3rd down and 3 now for the Braves. Tolbert now back to pass, looking downfield, going down the sideline, looking for Tyron Warren, and it is incomplete. And that brings up 4th down. And it looks like that the runner tripped, and that's going to be a safety. The runner tripped for Mississippi Valley State University coming out of the end zone.
That Horn is used to in the past, so it's going to take some time for Coach Cedric Thomas and his group to get these on track.
That's crazy. That's kind of crazy.
And they get it back
That's crazy.
Mississippi
And see,
Valley
that's
State
what I'm talking about. See, why I'm saying so many people kick the ball from a tee, but then he punted. That's how it's supposed to be. They're supposed to punt it.
With the football. Gets to about the midfield stripe.
That's why some of these refs, man, some of these refs is terrible.
He will take off and run the football.
Definitely has some legs. And once again, takes off with the football. This time loses a yard, maybe a yard and a half on the play. Mississippi Valley. Here's Josh Brown scrambling, looking, and it is incomplete. Throws it in the dirt. The nearest receiver, Cameron Nelson, for Mississippi Valley. Nelson. This kick will come down.
Oh, come here, go.
To Matthews.
Oh, boy. Get going. Oh, go, boy.
Matthews continues down the field, and it will be a penalty on the play. It's a Devil 31-yard line. Here is the handoff. It's time to Reggie Davis, the senior from Montgomery, and he gets the Rattlers. Yeah, he's averaging over 6 yards a carry this season. Pass out to Jarvis Rush, and Rush gets down to about the 15-yard. Reggie Davis in the backfield. He'll get the call, gets the handoff, gets down inside the 15, down to about the 12-yard line. Close to a first down. He's in this first quarter. Tolbert will give the ball to Jacorian Sewell, gets across the 10-yard line, and that will be enough for a first down.
Yeah, just a little inside zone that time. Give it to your big fella, Jacorian Sewell.
First and goal. Here's a give to Sewell, and he is wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. Here, the Natchez area.
Oh, easy.
And touchdown, Alcorn State University. Jarvis Rush on the catch. Check that. That's going to be Tyron Lincoln of California last week on offense. Here is the give up the middle. Nothing doing as a sea of those gold shirts surrounding the football, and it'll be 2nd down. Samuel Parker is in his first year. Here's Josh Brown, the quarterback, takes off with the football, gets across the 20, 25, and he'll slide at about
boy Josh Brown is
Be
fast.
cognizant of that if you're the return man. It's going to be a fake, Santoria.
And it's Alcorn is right all over it. Ball comes out.
Why?
Braves pick it up inside
Why
the
would you
5-yard
do a-
line. Is that
Yo,
going to be a
Valley State,
touchdown?
what are y'all doing?
Nope, they're going to call it down inside or line.
Like, what are y'all doing?
Here's a pass, complete.
You run a fake
And
that
down
deep,
at about the
that deep on your own
26-yard
side of the
line.
field.
It's going to half yards a catch when he does put his hands on the ball. Here's Jalen Tolbert. Scrambling, looking, passing, complete. And that's going to be Damian Jack. Here's
Easy.
Tolbert looking, passing, complete. In the shotgun. Reggie Davis in the backfield. Here's the give to Davis. Davis is stood up, and depending
Damn,
on
somebody got
where they
pancakes.
stop his forward progress will determine what happens, and he's going to be well short
Damn.
of the first.
Defense, he had kind of been a walk-around coach the first half of the season, but really putting the emphasis on the defense now.
And look at the defense of Alcorn, not allowing Mississippi Valley to get any positive yardage. Has a third down. Brown back to pass. Looking, complete. Coming across the middle of the field was Camp.
Moment, and he dropped the dart.
Brown, pass, complete. And he gets it out to his wide receiver. Third on the team in tackles this season, has 32 tackles. Josh Brown got turned around, gets it to his wide receiver, Nelson, and he gets pasted. And he'll be down there after the loss on the play. Man in motion, Josh Brown back to pass.
Whoa.
It's complete across the 25 to about the 26-yard line.
Pass complete to number 41.
So far, 5 of 7, 33 yards for the Alcorn quarterback.
Here is the swing pass, and it's going to go out to Jacoby Matthews. Puts on a little bit of a move, and he
damn.
is wrestled down defensively.
For this year, averaging nearly 15 yards per reception.
Reggie Davis with the football. He'll take off with it. The senior from Montgomery, Alabama, gets to about the 20-yard line. And it'll be a first down. JSU World Fame marching band out there, Jackson State.
Oh.
Here's a snap and nearly fumbled. And the pass is thrown out of bounds. And boy, they averted a lot of problems right there. Junior from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Here's a pass out to the 30-yard line. And this is going to be Omarion Blakes, redshirt sophomore from Shaw.
Into that stiff wind.
And so Coach Cedric Thomas has said he's known Blakes all his life and seen him grow and develop. Here is the pass, and he gets it out to Jacoby Matthews. Matthews is going to be called down at the 16-yard line.
Between the big guys up front to pick up the blitz.
Here's Jalen Tolbert
Easy.
into the end zone. Touchdown, Alcorn State University. The pass in there to Jacoby Matthews.
Okay.
When you can be as tall as some of your linemen, that's a big asset. Here is the pass, and he gets it out to Norman
You have
Taylor,
a quarterback
his running
that's
back
at least
from
6'4" and
Orleans,
above.
Louisiana. Gets into
That's
Alcorn
a-
State
you
territory,
already got
and
good
Nunez
qualities of a
starting to
quarterback.
move this Delta Devil football team. Picked off by Alcorn State University. And the Braves will have the football. It's
Lord,
taken
Valley
away
State.
by
Lord,
Jeffrey
Lord,
McKelton,
Lord.
the redshirt junior.
They have a first and 10.
And it'll be first down Braves, and just when first down and 10 for Alcorn State at midfield.
And you stood in the pocket,
Catch
too.
is
Like,
made to the far sideline.
See Mississippi Valley go to a 4-man front now. Try to slow down this running game of Alcorn.
Great run on second down up to about the 39-yard line. Braves already on top trying to extend it. And once again, the ball is juggled. Position to start things out here in this drive. Here is the give up the middle. Great defense by Alcorn. Gain of about 4 or 5 yards there. Good to Fabian Fant, the graduate student from Greenwood on the carry. Here's Nunez once again.
boom.
He gets the pass out to Natwan Webster. sophomore from Milford, Ohio.
For a loss on the play.
Third down now for the Delta Devils. Nunez back to pass. And it is complete.
Okay. Oh, okay. Come on.
A big run after the
go.
catch by McCollum. And that was in part because of a
offsides.
penalty. Great catch inside the 15-yard line.
Come on.
Nunez will keep the football.
Ooh,
and he is smacked
damn.
at about the 30-yard line, and he bounces right
Damn.
back up. One now after the run by Nunez. Back to pass, looking. And that's over the head of the wide receiver, Cameron Nelson, the senior.
There's a deep.
Here is the give. And I believe the Delta Devils have picked up this first down.
Running over the right side of that offensive line, and they're right back to the line of scrimmage.
Nunez with the pass, and it is
Oh.
picked
What?
off again.
What? What?
They're on red zone
that?
here.
Oh my goodness. What was
First down and
that?
10. Here is the give. And once again, it is Reggie Davis on the carry for.
No. Can we rewind that? No. I'm sorry, y'all. I have to see that
Those
again.
Devils have picked up
I
this
have to
first
see that
down.
again. Because what was he looking at?
Running over the right side of that offensive line, and they're right back to the line of scrimmage.
No.
Pass, and it is
No.
picked off again.
No, that's not the read, bro.
They're on red zone here. First down and 10.
He just
Here
do
is
it,
the
bro. He just do it.
And once again, it is Reggie Davis on the carry for all.
Oh
at the
my
20-yard
goodness, that
line.
was crazy.
Here is the throw.
That was crazy.
to Jacoby Matthews, who's already had a great day so far.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I had to see that again. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Second down and about 5. Tolbert with the throw.
he
Incomplete.
dropped
That's
it.
great defense, actually, by Mississippi Valley.
Yeah, great job. Put the heat on up the middle. Forced the
Third down and 5. Tolbert, swing pass, complete. Out to the 40, close
Hey.
to a first down, maybe a little bit short.
Stop.
It's the bad one by Nunez. Can't make that type of throw if you're a senior quarterback.
Nothing doing here on first down, a loss of a yard on the play.
Football on the ground here today.
Getting
You
the
gotta get the
snap,
handoff right.
getting the ball. Norman Taylor gets near the 40-yard line, and then he's stacked up.
Some momentum going into the halftime break.
And nothing much on the run here. A big play here for the Delta Devils. The give, first down for Mississippi Valley after a big push by that offensive line. Norman Taylor gets first down and 10. Pitch out once again to Taylor. Turns the corner, gets near midfield and a little bit more into Alcorn State territory. Still the 2-minute timeout remaining as well. Here's the give. And not enough for a first down. Head linesman standing
Flat.
Great defensive play by Alcorn State, stopping Norman Taylor.
I think they've seen that 30.
Tolbert on first down. Takes off with the football as he was looking for someone to get the ball to. He gets out of bounds after a gain of maybe a yard on the 9.5 for Alcorn State. Waning moments of the first half. Tolbert gets the ball to the outside, and it's caught by Omarion Blakes, the red. 3rd and 3. Here is Tolbert. Completed pass to the 30. Out past the 30-yard line. That's going to be a first down. Great
Tap or a guard and center, passing it off to one another, and a quick little outside connection.
Tolbert taking off with the football, and he gets all the way out near the 45-yard line. It'll be another Alcorn first down Alcorn. Tolbert back to pass. And he's going down.
Here we go. Let's Let's start making some plays in here, man.
On the play. Second down.
Second down and 15 now. Here is the give. Across the 45, 50.
Sewell on the carry.
Sewell gets out just a little bit more. Pass is complete.
Catch.
Jones on the reception.
It's out of bounds to stop the clock.
Tolbert back to pass, looking. Oh, there was a receiver open, and Tolbert just couldn't see him. Here is the throw.
Oh!
Circus catch
Oh!
by David
That was
Jones,
sick.
Senior.
Damn.
Back to 5 seconds remaining in the first half. This could be the last play of the first half. Here is the throw. Caught end zone touchdown. Jarvis Rush
Wow.
with the catch.
Wow.
6 on the board as time expires here in the first half.
Don't have to navigate
That was
75
crazy.
to 80 yards.
First down, here
With
is the
time
give.
left on the clock is crazy.
That's going to be Sewell, and he gets
No time left.
a couple here on first down.
Like, how do y'all allow
As a
that?
matter of fact, to get going there.
Damn.
Defensively, you know, you've had some bright spots like right there.
Yeah, big hit. That time, no gain on the
Alcorn State. Caught. Big catch by
Damn.
wide receiver Tyron
Damn.
Warren. Warren still
Damn.
going. He's into the 20.
Damn.
10, 5, touchdown. Alcorn State. T-Dub to the house.
It's going to be a slow build. The alumni, the fan base, the student body, they have to be patient.
Absolutely. First down, and this play does not go anywhere. Great defense there by
Nelson on the reception.
Momentum, big third down here.
McLaurin in there for the Braves.
remain the way it is right now.
Even got some shadows on the field right now.
Here is the give. This is Reggie Davis,
Davis on the carry.
and he's near a first down, about a yard.
And this is something that they will really want to work on, is balance for the second half of this conference season. Being able to utilize this running game to set up the passing game that has been so successful here. Got to get some stops.
Here's the give. Great stop by the Delta Devils, getting around the ankles of Reggie Davis. And for the Braves, they lose to Florida A&M in a close battle. Here's a long throw going down the sideline. It is incomplete. Flags all over the place.
What the hell?
And that wasn't easy.
Pulled the hell out of him.
Talk about getting
At the 31-yard line. First down and 10.
Dog, what are y'all? Oh, my goodness.
Tolbert with the give. Out to Jacoby Matthews.
Pass complete to Matthews.
again. We've seen that a few times.
Pass complete out to Matthews inside the 10-yard line. Another first down.
Same play.
Tolbert trying to get the offense back in the end zone. Here is the give to Sewell. Gets close to the 5-yard line.
Sewell on the carry.
snaps
Today, but overall he's done an excellent job leading that group up front.
Are you talking about Cameron Rogers, just a sophomore, 6'4", 330. He's a biscuit from 350. Tolbert still on his feet, looking incomplete.
Okay.
Pass
Good
incomplete.
defense for Mississippi.
If the Delta Devils bring pressure or drop back in coverage.
Tolbert with a shovel pass.
Almost.
This conference, and sometimes it takes time when you have a new coaching staff to rebuild that culture and get those players into the program.
Snap's good. The hold
Snap
good.
is down. Hold is good. And 10 for the Delta Devils. Josh Brown at quarterback. Josh Brown going deep. And it's incomplete. Flag on the
dropped it.
play.
Yeah, it's passing.
Field judge throws that flag at the 45-yard line after the penalty for pass interference. Here is the give to the running back, and that's going to be Tristan Davis, the freshman from Tal.
May have a little bit of a recruiting advantage in that area.
Possibly. Oh, man,
damn.
what a hit.
Good, that's a good legal hit, boy. I like it. They threw a flag? What they throw a flag for?
Josh Brown looking complete. That pass complete to Makai Norris.
I want to know what the flag was for. It couldn't have been for that.
And this run going nowhere on first down. Makai Norris leading the team in receiving yards.
And I think we've seen all three of those things here this afternoon. And I think we saw those things last week as well against Florida.
There you go.
Josh Brown getting the ball out to his wide receiver, and that was Nelson. He fumbles the ball in the end zone.
Yes, touchdown.
And it looks like the field judge says no.
I think they're going to call it a touchdown.
Yes, touchdown.
That's Close Valley, which would be Keyston Walker, the freshman. Here's the replay of the touchdown, which may be under review to make sure he crossed the palm with a lot of sloppiness.
They gave to him.
First down and 10. Here's the pitch out. Reggie Davis. Well, he is. Here's the keeper. Out past the 20-yard line to about the 23, and a flag on the play. One of the players' helmets comes off for Mississippi Valley. Here's the give. Out to Reggie Davis. Gets to about the 15, maybe the 16-yard line. Board here in this quarter. Tolbert with the pass, and it is going to be incomplete.
That boy Tolbert showed a lot of emotion, dog. He showed a lot of emotion on the field. He's like
Here's
too
the throw
emotional.
downfield, incomplete.
A dangerous throw back across his body over the middle of the field. Could have been picked football, but Alcorn has done a great job spying him as well.
Great defense from Alcorn State University. Tavion Haynes, Christian White, the receiver on that play for Mississippi Valley. Here's Josh Brown, scrambling, looking, trying to find someone open. He'll take off with the ball still on his feet, and he'll get to midfield, and that will be a first down for Mississippi. Second down and 11. Here's a throw downfield, incomplete. The pass was intended for Makai Norris, who's got a couple of catches today. Brown back to pass, looking, now scrambling.
Oh,
Brown still on his feet, and he'll be down at the 47-yard line. It'll be fourth down at that point. 100 still has a natural playing surface. Some schools, of course, now have the more artificial turf. Alcorn still with the natural playing surface.
There's something about that grass just playing on.
Second down and 6 now for Alcorn State. Here's a throw.
good defense. There you go.
And
Y'all playing
incomplete.
better. I like to see that, Valley.
Third down and 6. Tolbert. Throw.
There you go,
incomplete.
defense. There you go. There you go.
Once again, going.
Now y'all playing better. That's what I like to see from y'all.
First down and 10 for Mississippi Valley. And Josh Brown keeps the football and loses a couple on the play. Here is the give. Out to the 40-yard line.
Chains.
First down. Complete. And that's out to Norman Taylor, the running back. From
Across the middle, delivered a strike.
And the give once again to Norman Taylor. The freshman gets across the 45-yard line to about the 42. Now he's in the backfield with Josh Brown. Taylor with the carry across the 40, and he's tackled at the 36-yard line.
Play's gonna result in a first down.
First down. Josh Brown looking, throwing, complete.
There you go.
Out to Christian White, the junior. And he's out to the... Here's Brown scrambling. Looking towards the end zone, incomplete. Flag on the play. Looks like it was thrown by the back judge out of the end zone onto the field.
Ballish.
Yeah.
Getting close to Halloween, you know.
Oh,
Incomplete.
almost.
Just off the fingertips.
That will.
Josh Brown throwing
Oh,
incomplete
no.
right in the hands
Speaking of
of
bad
the
hands,
wide receiver. Play started again. Josh Brown looking. Incomplete.
Damn.
40 to 49 yards. Longest is 56. Kick is up, and it is good. Timeout on the field with the score now, 30. Division along with Texas Southern, 2, Grambling 3. Here is the give. Out past the 42, about the 42-yard line.
Who had 92?
that's why they play the games.
That is why.
You don't play.
They were picked to finish 5th. They're in 2nd place now. Or 3rd, rather.
Right.
Here's the give out to the 40. First down, as a matter of fact. Great second effort.
On the carry.
That's what those squats are for when you go into the weight room to pay off on Saturday afternoon.
No gain on the play. Great tackle.
Patience.
Toss out to Reggie Davis.
Davis on that.
Gains a 1 or 2 on the play
It's gonna bring up third down.
to the stadium. Good throw there by Tolbert.
Davis on the reception.
And it's the
Oh,
turnover. Looks like
fumble?
Valley may have the football. Waiting for the call by the official.
We could slow it down to see if the ball comes loose before the forearm hits. Forearm hits,
He's
ball
down.
comes loose. I think he's going to be down by
He's down.
contact.
He's down. He's down.
That's how
He's
I
down.
would.
He's down. He's down.
And we're going to have a review.
Nope, he's down.
I think they heard you. Down in 10 now for the Delta Devils.
Yeah.
And a short run by Josh Brown, the quarterback, when they played. I think 188 total rushing yards for the team. Josh Brown was, 4th on the team in rushing yards, and there's a big completion there for Mississippi Valley. And that pass gets out to
And get used to the speed of play here in SWAC.
Brown once again throw, and it is incomplete. Ooh, that was close.
Yeah, behind the intended receiver that time. Nearly.
Brown now back to pass. Looking, throwing,
There you go.
complete. And that's going to go out to Brownlow.
Pass called by Brownlow.
First down and 10 now for Mississippi Valley. Josh Brown escaping, but not for long. Down at the 35-yard line. That's a big loss on first. This is a big job. It is a real challenge. And he said that when we had a chance.
Oh, don't pass. I see it.
Nothing doing for that play.
I'm about to say, that was dead. That was dead obvious.
3rd down here for Josh Brown and the Delta Devils. Here's the throw, complete. And boy, he is really starting to heat up with Caleb Brownlow.
See if they can come with a big 3rd down stop.
There's the throw, complete.
That's first
That's
down.
going to be a first down for Mississippi Valley. Valcourt Jr. gets the catch. Josh Brown now back to pass. And this pass is complete. And that's going to be out to there. It's Valley with a 3rd down and 10 at the 45-yard line. Brown looking,
Okay,
Getting
bro.
the
I
pass
see you.
out to the wide receiver, Cameron Nelson, and that's enough.
The receiver across the middle.
Josh Brown again looking, throwing over the receiver's head. Woo.
Pass incomplete. Second down.
Formation. Josh Brown, little swing pass, and it's incomplete. Intended for Tristan Davis, the freshman.
Oh, go.
Josh Brown takes off with
He
the
go.
football.
Come on.
Still on his feet. And he's down inside the 15-yard line to the 14, and that's enough for. I'll tell you about some of the scores from around the SWAC in just a little bit, and that big one down in Vegas is underway between Jackson and Grambling. Here's the throw, incomplete. No flags on the play. Second down.
Second down.
Brown scrambling, looking for an open receiver, and that's incomplete.
Out of bounds. Incomplete.
Florida, Bethune-Cookman 31-14 over Arkansas Pine Bluff.
Brown now, looking,
Ooh.
incomplete. No flags on the play. The pass was intended for Cameron Nelson. A&M.
Honorable mentions of the SWAC.
Yep. Here's the throw, incomplete.
That was fourth down.
Ball goes over.
New quarterback in the ball game for Alcorn State. That's Andre Washington, the 6'4 junior from Hopkins, South Carolina. Transfer from Charlotte.
Charlotte, Queen City, what's up? I'll be in North Carolina this weekend. I'll be there. Livingstone College homecoming, we coming. We here.
I just want to know what he was having for lunch at Lanier High School.
Big run. Carl McDonald Jr. with the big run. Gets a first.
Okay. Oh, my goodness. Thank God it's over. All right, listen. Now, silver lining to this is that at least Valley State won the second half. I'll say that because I don't know what Valley State was doing in the first half. That was one of the worst football I've seen in a half in quite some time. That was terrible. A lot of bad decision-making, and you ain't going to go far in your program playing like that, coaching like that. I don't know what that was, but Valley State, man, oh, my goodness. It was bad, terrible. But shout out to Alcorn State getting their first conference win of the season. Hey, but Valley State, man, oh, my goodness. But at least y'all played better in the second half. I'll give you that. You did. You actually won the second half. I'll give you that. But that first half, though, I don't know what the hell that was. That was some bad football y'all was playing. But shout out to y'all for playing better.